What's going on, YouTube and Ascent Sports? This is Bossman Spencer here, and welcome to another reaction video to Colin Cowherd. This video, I'm going to be reacting to Colin Cowherd's top 10 teams in the NFL after week 1. Last video, actually, I don't know if I'm going to upload this one or the Steelers one first, but I reacted to a Steelers one, Steelers take he had like 5 minutes ago, so I'm reacting to this one now. Obviously, I don't know if these are going to get uploaded on different days, but, you know, I'm wearing the same shit, whatever. Yeah, this one's about 7 minutes. This is going to be his top 10 teams in the NFL after week 1. Let's see if he has any hot takes. Once again, I'm watching these on Twitter, so the quality, you know, may not be the best, but, you know, I'm doing my best to produce content for you guys. So, yeah, let's see what Colin has to say about the top 10 teams.
This is the herd hierarchy, my top 10. As I tell you all the time, when I started doing this top 10, what I hated was people that did a top 10 just on teams that won. What, you're going to tell me good teams never lose? We've had one undefeated team in the history of the league. I'm going to move a team out because they lose. Sometimes you get a punt block. Sometimes it's bad weather. Sometimes you play another great team. Here we go. The Buffalo Bills are number 10. They had more yards than Pittsburgh.
Not going to lie, this was kind of spoiled for me. Brendan told me about this, that they were going to be at that they were going to be at 10. I mean, yeah, like, it's as a Steelers fan, it's kind of annoying seeing a team we beat be ranked higher than us. But I mean, Buffalo should finish better. They should finish better than us, right? Right. That's the normal opinion of all NFL fans, right? The Bills should finish better than the Steelers. They have more expectations than the Steelers this year, so not mad at it. Whatever.
More first downs than Pittsburgh. More third down conversion.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to skip ahead because of this music. So. Oh shit, okay. So he has, at number 9, he has the Denver Broncos.
That's good.
All right, so for this Denver Broncos at 9, I mean, I'd have to like have all the teams in front of me, and obviously I'm going to see who he has ahead of them. But I feel like that's solid. Denver has a good team, and funny enough, when Teddy Bridgewater was available from Carolina, I actually kind of wanted the Steelers to get him because, and once again, this is only 1 week. He could, you know, end up flopping, but I think Teddy Bridgewater is a solid enough quarterback to not lose you games. And as long as what Colin just said is they're not turning the ball over, then, I mean, it's going to be tough to beat a team whose defense can fucking hold you to, you know, under 2 or 3 touchdowns, and then the offense is picking up first downs and driving on you. That's all they got to do. As long as Denver doesn't turn the ball over and they utilize Sutton and hopefully Judy gets healthy, they should be a very good team. Maybe not, you know, Super Bowl contenders or anything like that until, you know, they actually do get a guy at quarterback, but for right now, Teddy Bridgewater I think is solid.
Number 8,
Arizona. Not sure what to make of them.
Yeah, I would put Arizona pretty high. I'd put them in the top 10. Kyler Murray had like 5 touchdowns. DeAndre Hopkins looked good. They took out Tennessee. Chandler Jones had 5. Like, there's a lot of good stuff going on in Arizona. James Conner looked all right. He had some strong runs. Chase Edmonds had a couple good runs, couple good receptions. That's a good spot for Arizona. If you guys want to see what Colin does have to say, I'll link this video in the description, but I'm not going to watch his exact definitions because, once again, he has like this music playing, and I don't know, I just don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to kind of skip ahead here. But I mean, I am reacting to his top 10. So we got 7. We got the San Francisco 49ers. Who did they play last week? They almost gave it up last week, but they did end up winning. Their defense looks good. Brandon Ayuk is kind of slow, or he kind of had a slow start, and then obviously you have Mostert getting hurt. But what was that guy? I think Eli Mitchell was their second string running back, or one of their bench running backs. It was a mix of him, and I think they had another running back who scored. And I mean, it's crazy how San Francisco keeps doing this. They just keep running into these running backs. But yeah, I mean, if they can continue it, Jimmy G, he's playing for his San Francisco life right now. I'm sure the moment he looks bad, Trey Lance is coming in. So yeah, I'm pretty high on the 49ers too. And, you know, you got them right here and the Cardinals right here, same division. NFC West is insane, man. All right, number 6, he has the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns, they looked really good against the Chiefs in week 1, and they also looked good against the Chiefs in that playoff game, nearly beating them. Yeah, I think 6 is a great spot for them. Baker actually looked really good, I think, on Sunday, like better than what a lot of people had him at. I probably have Baker in maybe top 15. I would have to once again actually think about it, but he's probably top 15, top 10. Maybe I'd once again I have to look at it. But Baker he did look good, and then obviously no OBJ when he comes back. You know, that should help out with being able to actually pass the ball and play action and shit like that. But Jarvis Landry looked good. Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, they, great running back duo. Chubb ended up fumbling though, but I mean, other than that, he had a great game. Kareem Hunt was able to get a touchdown, get a couple receptions, couple runs. And their defense looks pretty good too. I mean, you're facing the Kansas City Chiefs with Mahomes, Kelsey, and Tyreek Hill. There's not really much you can do against that, but yeah, Cleveland at 6 is pretty good. But honestly, for Colin, and I know he has his Baker Mayfield hate, but I'm surprised Cleveland's at 6. I feel like that's kind of low for how much he's been big up in them. So, but 5, we have the LA Chargers, and to be honest, I didn't watch their last game. I caught it because it was at 1:00, and I was watching the Steelers. And normally, if the Steelers aren't playing, I'll be on Red Zone or I'll check out a really good game. But I just didn't get the chance to watch them. But they did end up going 1-0. Herbert looks like the shit again. Let's see. Actually, this is one I'm unsure about, so I'm gonna let Colin tell me why they're at 5.
But they were 14 of 19 on third down. That's
really good.
74% on third down against arguably the best defense in the NFC, a defense that gave Tom Brady trouble in the playoffs.
What did they play? Oh, they played Washington. Okay.
Rashawn Slater, their left tackle, was a monster. Chase Young.
Yeah, Rashawn Slater looks insane.
Non-factor at rush end. The defense allowed the fewest passing yards by any team in week 1. Some of that is because Washington went to their backup. They were so good on third down. Herbert was so under control between Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. They are a tough team to defend in late downs.
All right. I mean, I heard what Colin was saying. I heard him give why they're at 5, but I think 5 is a little high. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me know what you guys think. But I think 5 is pretty high.
4.
Buccaneers. Listen, if you can
4. So I'm gonna say 1 is Kansas City. Green Bay's not on here. Is he gonna put the Saints on here? Well, this is crazy. But I mean, Tampa. Not really much to say about Tampa. They look great. Antonio Brown was more of a factor this year. I think he's gonna be more of a factor this year. He definitely was week 1. Gronk caught a touchdown too. Their defense was looking kind of shaky against the Cowboys, but the Cowboys do have a high-powered offense, so that's what the Cowboys were supposed to do against most teams. Obviously, last year Dak gets hurt, but that's what the Cowboys are supposed to do. But they didn't have Zeke going, and they were still able to just throw it all over them. So, I think the Bucs were dealing with some injuries as well on defense, especially in their secondary. But that's going to be something to look out for. I'm surprised Colin has them at 4, though. I would have them, I think, in the top 3 right now, if not 2, because I have the Chiefs at 1 right now. Is that unfair though? Because they're both 1-0, and the Bucs beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Let me know what you guys think. Hello, this is Bossman Spencer from Ascent Sports. I apologize for interrupting your viewing experience. However, these companies seem really keen to taking down videos on smaller channels, so this is me splitting the video up and hopefully throwing off the bots for a little bit. However, if you are a bot or a real person representing this company and you will want to take this video down, this is me asking you, please don't. Oh, Seattle. Okay, yeah. I mean, Seattle, you got obviously their defense isn't what it was a couple years ago, and there was the whole controversy with Russell Wilson, maybe wanting to leave because his offensive line isn't the cream of the crop. But I mean, yeah, they still have him. They still have Chris Carson, who I think fumbled, but then they have Rashard Penny or whoever else their running backs are, I forget. But then, you have the Wilson and Lockett connection, which I think has been an underrated thing for the past couple years. When people talk about just wide receiver and quarterback duos, I don't think they bring up Lockett and Wilson enough. And I only know that because I've ended up having Lockett on fantasy a lot. And I just know he puts up a lot of points. And then mentioning Lockett, and then you also have fucking DK Metcalf, pretty close to an Olympic sprinter, finished 9th out of 9 in the qualifying things or whatever. But I mean, he didn't embarrass himself. He finished last, but God, he is fast. And he chased down Budda Baker last year, and I said everything besides him being a wide receiver. Like, he's very good at being a wide receiver too. It's insanity. Like DK Metcalf is a freak. So you have him, Lockett, and Wilson on a veteran team coached by Pete Carroll. I mean, come on, at 3, that's a good spot. Ahead of the Bucks is interesting though. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with them being ahead of the Tampa Bay.
Oh,
what? Kansas City at 2? What? Who is 1? Who could be? Is it going to be the Saints? Kansas City. Do I really have to say anything about Kansas City? Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Kelsey. Honey Badger didn't play last week. Frank Clark didn't play last week. They still won against a really good Cleveland team. Yeah, I can't believe they're not at 1. I don't know why I can't think of who would be at 1.
overcome a 12-point, never lost to.
Yeah, Mahomes hasn't lost in September. He's like 9-0 at this point, I think. Mahomes is also Mahomes has a 60% win percentage when down by double digits or something like that, or 65 maybe. I think Shannon Sharp said it the other day, and I picked it up.
The Rams were good.
Oh, the Rams. Oh yeah, Rams at 1. I mean, you got Stafford, you got Matt Stafford. Actually, you know what? Let him. I'll let him.
So easy. Chicago has been making the playoffs and been decent last couple of years. They were 8-8 last year. That last half, that wasn't even close. And now they got the Colts on the road this weekend, the Buccaneers coming up. But the one thing the Rams have missed in recent years, I think we'd all agree, they don't have much home run pop. They had 2 50-plus touchdown passes. They had 2 all season last year. They had 2 against Chicago. So I think they saw in the offseason they wanted more Mahomes-like pop. They wanted to be able to go over the top like a Buffalo or a Tampa. They wanted big play offense, not just brilliant 9, 12 play drives from McVay's brain, and they delivered with Matt Stafford. I thought they were the best team I saw, and I thought they were good coming in.
All right, so that is the end of the top 10. He has the Los Angeles Rams at 1. Now, I can see what he means by putting them at 1 just because of how they played last week against who did they play? It was Sunday Night Football. LA Rams versus, it wasn't a very, God, I really don't want to look this up. But I guess I will. But while I'm looking it up, I'll talk about them. You got Matt Stafford now. Obviously you have Cooper Kupp, you have Robert Woods, you have that great defense. You got Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, I was actually talking to Brendan about this. Jalen Ramsey has been the best cornerback for I think 4 or 5 years now, or maybe a little less, but Jalen Ramsey has been the top guy for a while, and I feel like it doesn't get talked about enough just for how consistent he's been. But they played the Bears. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. They killed the Bears. But yeah, I would maybe he's maybe he's predicting it for just the end of the year and just how they look now. He has the Rams at 1-0. I can see that, but I think you got to give the Chiefs and Bucks, since they were both in the Super Bowl last year, a little bit more credit. I would go right now. I would go Chiefs. I would go Chiefs, Bucks, Rams. And the only reason why I'm taking the Chiefs at 1 is just because I think Cleveland obviously is a better opponent than Dallas. That's who the Buccaneers played. And then also, I don't know. I think I have more faith in the Chiefs this year than the Bucks do this year. But yeah, I would have the Chiefs at 1, Bucks 2, Rams 3. But I'm not mad at Rams being 1. I am kind of mad at the Chargers being 5 and the Seahawks being ahead of the Buccaneers. But once again, it's Colin Cowherd, not me. But let me know what you guys thought of Colin Cowherd's top 10. Let me know what you thought of my reaction to it. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like, subscribe button, and be sure to be on the lookout for more videos from Ascent Sports, whether it's videos from me, Brendan, group videos, whatever. Just look out for it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Also, Fox, please don't block this video, please.